Welcome to a discussion today of total solutions. This is a decision guide that was used in the Hot Topic Hour August 20th. And the concept is that the suppliers can contribute a great deal more by offering a full scope of services to the end user. It is also a route for international suppliers to distinguish themselves and actually eliminate local competition in countries around the world. Let's move on to the scope of the participants in the meeting today, which were a number of the suppliers and consultants in the field. This overview is available in various McIlvaine publications, including the power plant air quality decisions, the industrial air plants and projects, the scrubber and fabric filter market reports, and several others. So this short YouTube presentation is a short version of the actual 120-minute discussion, which has been recorded and is available along with the actual PowerPoint presentations that you're seeing here. And there are many reasons that end users want more participation from the suppliers. Complex systems with multiple steps. So if you buy one component from one company and one from another, you may not get the combined results that you were seeking. Valuable products, and those are end products, but products along the way like refinery catalysts, challenging air permits, safety, health. Many of the air pollution systems now impact operations one way or another. There is a lack of skilled personnel within the plants. Remote monitoring can allow the suppliers to create a lot of value that to the end users at low cost. And the ability to even manipulate the repair parts and to provide the best repair parts in a particular area. So for instance, here Clarcor with Total Filtration Services can provide all the different filters that go into the plant and recommend improvements and things as well. And build, own, operate, one example would be providing systems that converts SO2 into ammonium sulfate fertilizer. A lot of the suppliers have the capability to analyze systems with air and water wind tunnels and other tools to make sure that the ultimate system which is installed has all the flow characteristics that are necessary. We can move on here, and for instance, one question is whether turnkey systems should be furnished by an EPC such as SNC-Lavalin or by the actual equipment suppliers. And in this particular case, the SNC-Lavalin is also including the wastewater and a number of other pieces of equipment. It's important in many industries that the ventilation systems be married with the air pollution control, because a better job of extracting the minimum amount of air with the maximum amount of safety and health will translate into lower cost dust collection systems. The semiconductor industry is one example of where it's critical that the emissions be controlled for safety and health purposes. Clark Griffiths, a consultant, explained all the different inputs that should be necessary or will be necessary for a successful installation, and suggests that even helping the customer determine whether to use used equipment or new equipment, try to eliminate the use of excessively large cranes, etc., are all part of the potential. Mitsubishi and Air Products actually furnished a whole SO2 removal system on a build, own, operate basis, and the client only paid for the SO2 that was removed. Busch and Megtech have the options of providing systems that either combust the fumes or capture usable oils and solvents, and in some cases both give you the option at any point in time depending on the products that are being manufactured at the time. And Mobotec has the ability to optimize many of the in-furnace reactions that are going on and provide optimization there, and they can work with other suppliers. The air preheater is a critical device, and a lot of attention should be paid to that design. FL Smidth builds, owns, and operates, so when it comes to operating plants, you can see here that even the first aid equipment is furnished by FLS in a cement plant, office furniture, so well beyond everything but the raw materials in the office and warehouse, and it can result in value to the customers. B&W is a good example of somebody who even furnishes the air pollution monitoring equipment and can provide complete inventory management. Durr has a number of total solutions, including one where they use a unique powdered limestone sorbent catalytic filters, air heat exchangers, and condensate capture to optimize the air pollution, the energy, and the byproduct recovery. Tri-Mer is another example, and both Tri-Mer and Durr are using these new catalytic filters. One of the suppliers of these catalytic filters is Haldor Topsoe, and both Haldor Topsoe and ClearEdge are producing catalytic filter elements that may last as long as 5 years or more. In both cases, you have options of not only removing NOx, but also VOCs and even CO. Flex-kleen is one of the suppliers who can upgrade bag houses. Process optimization is something that is being offered by a number of companies. Verantis has zero liquid discharge systems and even product recovery with HCl and SiO2 and other products being recovered. Longking is making bricks from their dry scrubber systems that at the same time meeting the 50-35-5-5-3 requirements for SO2, NOx, particulate, and mercury, and the mercury is in micrograms. IAC has a new recirculation scrubber which allows you to use your existing precipitator. The other considerations for suppliers are to furnish reagents in the wastewater, furnish nozzles, other products that traditionally have been purchased directly by the end user. There's a big potential for marrying the environmental measurement, compliance, and monitoring and stack testing laboratory services with turnkey services, turnkey systems for a seamless transfer from the initial supply of the system through the operation of that system. And last but not least, for many of these suppliers, there's a great deal of expertise in whole areas. So Sulzer has a static mixer, but can be used in water and wastewater, but is also as heavily used for making sure there's an even distribution of the ammonia in your SCR systems. This is a very short coverage of a very important subject, and you can see the whole 2-hour webinar in a number of the McIlvaine subscriptions. This is the McIlvaine Company thanking you for your indulgence today.